Hello students, good afternoon. Today we are going to discuss one of the poems of your textbook from the PUC second year, and that poem is When You Are Old. When You Are Old. So this poem is written by W.P. Yeats. He was well-known writer, well-known poet, and especially he was popular for writing the poems for the loved ones. If we have a story in a movie or we have any lesson to study, there must be some reason of the author or the writer writing behind that, because somewhere he thought about it or he experienced about it. So that's why his ideas, his opinion, he wants to keep in front of the people with the help of words in the form of books, so that the people should get the right message. W.P. Yeats was a well-known poet, as we all know this. He loved a woman called Maud. She was one of the most beautiful, eminent personality, political leader, as well as the actress of that time. So he loved her. Since she was beautiful, she was not, she was not accepted the proposal of the poet, because she was having a different way of thinking, because many people loved her, many people liked her. She was having a different type of mentality. Since she was very close to the writer, so when he used to write the poems about the comments, regarding the comments, regarding advice, suggestion, she used to give him. So because of that sense, he thought that she might be in love with him, but actually she was not. Later on, she married with a different person. So when she rejected him, the author's experience, how he felt. So his thoughts, his ideas is keeping in front of us in the form of when you are old. So when you are old, it means now we have to imagine that the woman whom she is talking about has become old. Now, which woman? Maud. Her name is Maud. So this is the woman who author was in love with. Maud. Okay. So when you are old, it means now you can understand that when you are old, you would realize how big mistake you have done, not accepting my love proposal. So when you grow old, when nobody will be with you, you will realize the mistake what you have done today. Okay, so that's why we have to understand two important questions here. One is there a difference between love and infatuation? Most of us love means think that beauty, because where there is a beauty, obviously we think maybe place, maybe person, maybe anything that attracts us. So infatuation attracts us. So that we think maybe lovable person, maybe lovable place, maybe, okay, or lovable thing, maybe whatever it is. But there is a lot of difference between love and infatuation, because love is always real. It's not real. Infatuation, anything whatever is attracted, looks good to our eyes, it is only for a time being. It means when the person attracts for anything, the moment he starts using that, if he loses the interest, then there is no love in that. So that's why we should not compare between love and infatuation. But most of us, we do that. Because anything looks elegant to our eyes, we think something is lovable, so that person may be anything, maybe it is XYZ. So that's why beautiful things are not lovable. Anything which is beauty around us, anything which is not lovable, because love has its own value. Love is not because of attraction. Love it happens. Parents, real love. Children, real love. You know, when we live in a family, as a husband, as a wife, as so many members of the family, real love. So there is nobody attracting towards each other, but still they are being loved to each other. So where there is a love, there is no give and take policy. Where there is a love, there is no look. Where there is love, there is no attractiveness. Love meaning is understanding. Love meaning is faith. The love meaning is trust. Okay. The love meaning is what? Faith. So where there is a love, there is a mutual understanding and there is a mutual cooperation. So love is not because of the infatuation. The person who is following infatuation and believing that it is a love for him or her, then it is going to be the greatest disastrous in his life. Okay? So don't compare here love and infatuation. Love is real. Infatuation is real. Okay? Love is always real. And infatuation is real. It is real. Just like a movie. So next question you have. Do you think attitude to love changes as people get older? Yes, of course. Love is not constant. The perception of the love changes in the attitude of human being as we grow older. Now, 20-year-old boy or a girl thinking will be different. Similarly, when the same girl and boy come to the age of 25, thinking will be different. 30, the thinking will be different. Now, after 60 years or 50 years, the thinking get changed. So what I want to tell you that the perception of love changes according to the age. Because so many people come across around us. So many people, together we live in a family. So we will be adapting to according to our responsibility, our understandings, our feelings, relationship, how to maintain, what to speak, what not to speak. So their attitude matters. So the love concepts obviously changes. Okay. So the first one is what? Love is not because of infatuation. Because love is real, infatuation is real. And yes, the attitude of the people get changed according to the age. Let's understand in the poem what W.P. is expressing his views. Actually, he is a heartbroken poet. I mean, based on this, we can understand that he felt he was sad or he felt upset. So he wanted to realize his fiancée, or not fiancée, he wanted to realize the girl to whom he loved, that how big mistake she has committed by not accepting his proposal. My dear students, let us see in what way he wants to express his views through the poem. So let's understand. I have here some poem lines for you. When you are old and grey and full of sleep. Now we have to realize here, Morgan is not old. So he thinking that when you are old, when you become old, after 40 years, after 30 years, after 60 years, when you become old, how will you become? You will become like this. How? When you are old, grey, full of sleep, grey, white hair, grey hair, full of sleep, no energy to walk, no energy to sleep, no energy to stand. So full of sleep meaning you are what? Completely, feeble, weakness. So when you are old, when your hair gone grey, yes, you full of sleep, completely weak, and nodding by the fire, take down this book. Nodding by the fire, take down this book, open this book. of this my book, what I've written. Open this book and sit beside the mantelpiece, sit beside the fire. In the winter season, we all sit beside the fire. So sit beside the fire and slowly read and dream of the soft book. Then you read it, so based on my words, you go back to your past and remember how you were, what type of look you were having, how many people loved you, how many people liked you, but what you did. Okay, so read slowly and then go to the imagination of past, how your soft look was. Your eyes had once and of their shadows deep. It means your eyes were so beautiful. Your eyes had that type of shadow that it can catch anyone easily in your eyes. So that was beautiful your eyes were. That if somebody used to look at your eyes, he used to fall in love with you. So that was beautiful you were. Then he says, how many loved your moments of glad grace? How many loved your moments of glad grace? Do you know? He's telling us in the book. Do you know? Many people loved you, liked you because of your physical beauty, because of your physical beauty, because of your physical beauty, glad grace, because you are a nice looking woman. And loved your beauty with love also true. Okay, I do agree, many loved you because of your physical beauty, but do you know their love was false or true? Nobody knows, because something is attracted, we know it is a love, as we see in the movies. Okay, so but one man loved the pilgrim soul in you. This is the important quote from the poem. Pilgrim soul in you, but one man loved her just like worshipping one God all time. But one man loved you as if he is praying to one God all time. So pilgrim soul, in Hindi we say bhakta. So one man loved the pilgrim soul in you, then and loved the sorrows of your changing face, and he was loved in difficult times. He was loved in your tough times. He was loved in your challenging times. When you were growing old, he was ready to face all types of challenges, all types of problems in your life, whatever you had faced. But because of the look, you rejected and married someone. Alright, my dear students. So let's go ahead with the next one. And bending down beside the glowing bars. Now that lady is realizing by reading this book, yes, she has committed the mistake. She didn't marry the person whom loved her a lot. Now bent her head, nodding beside the fire she is sitting, and opened the book of this and then thinking that what glowing bars means the sticks now she is inserting into the heart, murmuring little sadly, how love fled, murmuring sadly. I mean, after reading that book, she understood that how the time fled, how the years, her time, her passing time, how it fled and gone far away from her. And when after reading the book, she realized that the incident happened just some time ago, recently, maybe around 5 years ago. In that way, she is thinking. Then, paced upon the mountain overhead, and paced upon the mountain overhead. The meaning is here. His face, the poet's face, W.H. poet's face, is looking for her somewhere. It is behind the mountain, paced, so that just she will go and meet her. But it is not that easy. It means that poet, by his writing, he made her realize that yes, she recalled him. She also understood that his love was a true love. Everybody love was a fake one. Now she wants to meet him. Now she wants to talk to him. But in the imagination, she has to consider that mountain overhead from him. Then, in his face, amid the flowering stars. We think that somewhere he is amid the stars. any doubts you have, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay. Thank you for watching.